Today in the shop, we are looking at a 2018 Ford Explorer with a check engine light on. I'm going to be using a Ford IDS today for diagnosis, and I'm going to start by retrieving all the DTCs. And we'll go ahead and scroll down the list. We have a P1450, unable to bleed up fuel tank vacuum. P1450 sets when the PCM detects excessive vacuum on the fuel tank with the engine running. The most common cause for this is the purge valve stuck open or leaking. We also have a P2196, O2 sensor stuck rich, bank 1. And we also have a P2198, O2 sensor stuck rich, bank 2. Now just from the codes we have in this, I'm immediately thinking we have a stuck open or leaking purge solenoid. The purge solenoid sticks open, and then you're constantly pulling vapors off the top of the fuel tank, which causes a rich air-fuel mixture. And it also causes there to be a vacuum on the fuel tank when the PCM is not expecting a vacuum to be there. Ford's IDS has a really nice automated evap test. It opens and closes the purge valve and the canister vent valve, and then monitors fuel tank pressure and will let you know if a valve is leaking or if you have a leak in the evap system. But it will only let you run that test when the fuel level is between 15% and 85%, and the fuel tank is completely full in this vehicle, so it's not going to let us run that today. So we are going to go old school and manually check this valve. The canister purge valve is a normally closed valve, so if we disconnect the electrical connector on it, there should be absolutely no vacuum flow through the valve. With the hose pulled off, I'm just going to go ahead and put my thumb over the end of the valve. And you can literally hear the vacuum make a popping noise when I remove my thumb from the valve. So we have a stuck or leaking purge valve that we're going to go ahead and replace. The valve is just held onto the intake manifold with two 8mm screws, and we'll go ahead and get those removed. And then the valve just pulls off the intake manifold. It seals to the intake manifold with an O-ring, so we're going to go ahead and wiggle that in place so we don't tear the O-ring and reinstall the two screws. And if we do that same vacuum test with the new valve, we can see we have no leakage on the new valve. We'll go ahead and reinstall the hose and the electrical connector and clear the codes, and then we'll call this repair complete. If you found this helpful or interesting, please click the like button down below. I got a lot more great stuff coming up, so please subscribe. And as always, have a great week.